What's up, Brujitas? Reverend Dave here. I know it's been a minute since I did my last little video, which was nothing really, but I got two good ones that I'm doing this week for you, so yeah. But I don't have any real updates for you on my TV show. We're still kind of in the middle of filming and editing and all that stuff, so when I get some news, I'll let you know. But I do want to say this. I do have one update. Do you remember back a little while ago, last year or whatever, I said for every 500th subscriber that I get, I want to send you a shirt to show you my appreciation for subscribing, a t-shirt, a little gift box of some goodies or whatever. I'm up to 973, and hold on. And I didn't realize I was that close to 1,000. I wanted to be at 1,000 by February because that was my 1 year anniversary, but whatever. So I'm at 973. So remember, the 1,000th subscriber will get a cool shirt and whatever from me. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, today's video, I'm doing one of my my book review that, whenever I decide to do a book review, and I try to do at least 4 or 5 books at a time when I do it. But this time, hold on, I wet my whistle. I was bored the other day, and every once in a while, I like to go to my public library, my local library, and see what they have in the way of esoterica and stuff like that. And believe it or not, they only have one shelf of books for it, in like the occult section or whatever, the fucking religion or whatever. But they got some more books in, so I grabbed a few to check them out and see what they're like. So remember, you don't have to spend a bunch of money on Amazon or whatever for books. But it's if you can, that's great because you're supporting the author. But you can go to your local library and still, if you need to research something or whatever, you go to your local library and rent some books. So today, we'll be reviewing The Joy of Hex, A Dabbler's Guide to Witchcraft, America Bewitched, the story of Salem, after Salem, and the Electric Witch's Book of Shadows. And I'm going to start with this one. This book, I highly recommend. It's by Deborah Blake. She does a phenomenal job. And the illustrations are beautiful, and they're done by this beautiful lady named Mickey Mueller, who you need to really check out her channel. She's amazing. Once in a while, I get to comment back and forth with her. She's a sweet, sweet lady. Great stuff. But she did all the illustrations for this book. But it's got so much good information in it, whatever. But it's basically it's a book of shadows where it gives you these pages that are blank for notes and stuff, to write your, recipes or whatever notes you want to put in it. It's great. It could fill up fast because it's not huge, but it'll fill up fast. But this I highly recommend. Okay, highly recommend that one. This book I also highly recommend. Very interesting. Because it's America Bewitched, the story of witchcraft after Salem. Talks all about the Salem trials after and kind of up until now a little bit, and the persecution and stuff like that. Great book on the history of witchcraft, which I really recommend if you're beginning learn or know what you're getting into. Know about it. Great book. This book, The Dabbler's Guide to Witchcraft, Seeking an Intentional Magical Path by Firelight. Let me just say this. Okay, I wasn't impressed with this book. It's chopped up and reads really, really weird, but it's got some decent information in it, I suppose. But it was just kind of all over the place for me. And all these book reviews they're my personal reviews, so you don't base anything on what I say. check it out for yourself. It's like going to see a movie. Somebody says it sucks. I go see it and I like it. Well, there you go. So, but I'm not going to give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm saying I just wasn't impressed. There you go. This book is kind of comical. I think it's meant to be, maybe. I don't know. But The Joy of Hex by Nina Khan. Okay, this is another one of those, I call them books made for teenage witches or whatever, because she has a lot of like, oh, you're a bad bitch, harness your bad bitch power and all this stuff. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, it's bad enough that witchcraft in general, the whole society is 90% women, women-based and stuff like that, which is fine, whatever. But even like just witchy memes, artwork, whatever, quotes, sayings, everything is female-based. So us dudes, we don't get a whole lot of attention for some reason. But this book is kind of made for beginner, whatever, teenage, females, whatever, in a certain young category. But it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just kind of made for them. I managed to pull a couple things out of it, but it's a, if you have a young girl that's interested in a book, then I recommend this book. And don't let the title fool you, because it has nothing to do with hexing. Honestly. So I was kind of bummed about that. So those are the books that I've read. I read them pretty quick too, as you can probably tell. But those are the 4 right now for this month's book review. But the next book review I'm going to do, I'll probably do a couple of them, of course. But I want to do it on Scott Cunningham's Witchcraft Today. Now, here's a funny story about this. Now, I don't know who owns a copy of this, but when I ordered this, I thought I was going to get like a total reissue, updated, whatever. No, I got a first edition 1988 copy. The pages are yellow. It smells old. It's like, I feel like I'm in high school or elementary school going to the library, picking out a book, and this is what I get. It's crazy. But, because the first one was actually a 32-page pamphlet type of magazine or whatever publication made in 1987. The Truth About Witchcraft, and then they turned it into a book in 1988. And I think there was three printings of it. And this is the first one from 1988. Pretty cool. It's like a collector's item to me anyways. But I have never read this book, and I've always wanted to, but I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna do a little comparison of today, which is 1988, and I think I just graduated high school and I was in college then, maybe, I don't know. So let's see what it's like then to what it is now. I don't know. So those are the books that I got for you guys today. Just a quick book review. Stay tuned for the next video series or video that I have. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be a really good one, an intense one. Not really made for beginners too much, but I guess it can be. But I'm going to be talking about servitors and egregores and show you how to actually create one and stuff like that, and show you mine and stuff like that. So stay tuned. I'm probably going to post both these videos in the same week because I can. And I have the time, because pretty soon I won't. But that's about it, you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Remember, the 1,000th subscriber gets a cool shirt from me and maybe some other goodies. Okay? So you have to email me your address and whatever, and all on me. Okay? All right. Ciao.